There we go. Okay. OBS just works so much better. Problem is you can't get, well, doesn't really matter. So right now I'm trying to build the ST version, and so I've gotten through. I'm using the information here from Micropython's website on how to build the STM32 version. I figured that would be the closest because it uses the same tool chain as the Renesas RA. The only thing is I don't have all the tools. So I got this from the link they provide, but I got through a lot of the build process. But now it's saying I'm missing that, or command not found right there. So I have to figure that one out.
Hey.
So bring my Google search over here. I don't know. This is the only one I see mentions it so far. Let's see. I got GDB, I got G++, I got C++, all them. Where is the AS assembler? Also, I guess I should probably look at what version ST Cube uses. So let me just go ahead and download ST Cube. Or do I already have that installed? Nope. STM Cube. I probably should have that anyway. Okay. Alright, where are you at? Oh, here we go. Oh, they have it on Linux, but I want it on Windows. Sign my life away. I've already got it. Dang it. Stupid autofill. No. Alright, stay up there this time. Why is it jumping down to the password field? Alright, let's do this manually. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Get this guy downloaded, see what version of toolchain I need. I might need a different version, but like they'll do this from command line just because that's how they do their instructions. But if I have to do it in the IDE itself, maybe that's a thing. Let's see how the files are set up. They use a make file, so. They do have a boards directory though. Let's check one of these nucleo boards. Yeah, I don't see any ST-cube project. A bunch of linker files, they copied them directly into here. That's how I have to do it with Renesas too, probably. Or I'll reproduce it once ever, whatever I get working, I'm gonna just redo it the same way they do it. See, what I'm having trouble with is compiling this assembler code, probably. Startup code. Darn startup code. Alright. Looks like I had a version. Yeah, might as well use the newer version. I need to clean up my downloads folder. Oh. Waiting on me. They don't mention the version of GCC when the Renesas is installed. I think you have to pick. Well, you don't have to. It defaults it, but it still shows you what all is installing. Playing around with ARM neural net library that Renesas builds into their configurator tool. I haven't learned much about it yet, but I was kind of testing the difference between ARM's math stuff versus the standard math stuff, and it's like 3 times faster. So I wasn't actually using this, but I was using this, the DSP library. But the what I was doing here is I just created some variables to hold some results. The ARM would use a different type, but they're both floats. And then I did the ARM, I would basically just do the sine function and have it go through 10,000 times and figure out using the TX time get. ThreadX is the real-time operating system. So I'm using the real-time operating system to get the time before and after each one, and then compare them, the ARM time and the standard math library function time. And the math time is like 111 ticks for 10,000, and the ARM time is like 40-something ticks. So definitely worth using if you're doing some heavy math, to use the DSP library source and then learn how to use those functions in place of the standard sine function. That's just the sine function. I haven't done all the rest of them, but I'm guessing, and this comment isn't real here, I'm guessing a lot of them are a lot faster, so maybe maybe it's worth using. I guess it doesn't automatically. Dude. Really? It's not going to show up in my... Maybe I should have added it to this. There it is. Oh, it's because it's all shoved together. STM32 cube. Okay, let's create a new workspace. Put these on my D drive. There's the RA workspace. Let's do... Let's see if we can figure out what compiler this thing's using. Might just be able to, well, no, it won't be the Linux version. I'll have to figure it out. Oh, yes. Sure. Apparently I did have another installation. Thanks. Okay. Can I do it in properties? Maybe preferences. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not using GW. There it is. 4.9. No, that's just what I have on my system. Okay. Let's see. Toolchain manager. Here we go. So they're doing 9.20.20 Q2. What do we have? Yeah. 10.20.20 Q4. Is it really that big of a difference? Pretty up to date. I'm just surprised this isn't showing up in a Google search. Oh, wait. They had me symlink stuff. Let's go to that directory. Or let's just ls this directory. Oh. Dang it. There it is. Let's go. No, it's not that one. There it is. Okay. So what I need to do is that and that. Oh, really? Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. I just didn't finish. There's several things in here that need to be symlinked, I guess. Alright. Basically, you'd have to tell the computer where to find certain things. No, that's in curses. Okay, there it is. So let's do the rest of these while we're here. And there's the AS we're missing. Haven't done C++ filter. I don't know if we need all these, but I just don't feel like being confused later. I did the CPP and C++ already. Elf edit I haven't done. Probably should just put it straight to this directory instead of having to go through all this. But this allows you to change versions later, so. We did the G++, GCC. Yeah, okay, you know what? What else did I do? I guess we'll just know to come back here, because I really don't feel like going through all of these. Alright, so we're still in that directory. Let's try it now. Gotta wait now. Yep, it continues. Okay, so far so good. While we're waiting on that, let's look and see what toolchain Renesas is using. I know I can find it here. Quickly. Maybe not. That's just the version number. Let's do the same way we did. So 2021. Okay, 9/20/20 Q2. Same as ST.
Hey.
I think that's what it was. Well, either way, close enough where the latest might work. We'll see. Alright, what are we missing now? LD not found. Okay. I bet you I can just type it in. Yep. Alright, let's continue. We'll go one at a time for after. If I can get the ST version to build, I think I can figure out how to do the RA version, because that's the great thing about ARM. When you start going to the ARM 32-bit, there's really not much differences, and I'm more familiar with the RA middlware. All right, what are we missing now? Obj copy. Okay, that makes sense. Gotta have that. Yeah, I'm more familiar with the Renesas middleware and IDE, but I guess once I get familiar with this command line stuff, I may be able to automate my own work a little easier too. That's one of the reasons I wouldn't mind doing this Micropython port. I don't really care for Python myself, to be honest, especially not in the embedded world. I like the... Wait, are we done? Nice. I got bin files and a hex file and a DFU. Now DFU, I think that's specific to ST, but I got a bin and a hex, and it's got two firmwares. I think I want to look at those and see. Let's see, does it show up in the build? No? What file name was that? Build PYBV pi binary V10 maybe? Okay, there it is. Okay, so there's all the object files. There's the bin files. What is a DFU file? Is that like an ELF? No? We got an ELF. Okay, so the DFU, maybe that's something specific to STM32. Either way, it built. So I guess I can start reusing stuff. Let's see, they say to start from minimal. They start off with a linker file for the STM32 for minimal too. Alright, let's compare minimal and STM32. Well, alright, let's see if we can build the minimal, if that's something that can be built. Where's this? I wonder what the... First of all, one of the things I had to do was make submodules. So let's see what that does. Let's see if I can find... No. Oh, what does that do? I need to know more about make. You see how little I use make. I'm usually using IDEs to handle all my compilation. That's one of the reasons this is a good little project for me. I need to learn some of that stuff. Yeah. Saw the linker. See, all these flags are done inside of your IDE normally, so it's kind of like a little unnecessary when you're normally developing firmware projects. But when you're trying to do a project that's in a repository where they have support for like all these different micros, you kind of want to do it the same way they do it. Yeah, see, they even have some STM32 specific naming inside the make file that I'll have to change. And they look at the MCU series, so I can add support for all the different variations of the RA if I wanted. I'm just kind of scanning through this. I don't really know everything I'm reading here, but I'm looking at. I was looking for the. I don't know how. Let me just Google that. Make submodules. What does that do? Make submodules. What does do? Because I've seen it on the Linux version too, so it must be. A Git submodule is a record within a host Git repository that points to a specific commit in another external repository. Submodules do not track Git refs with branches and are not automatically updated when the host repository is updated. So there's a Git modules file. Okay. So there should be a Git modules file somewhere in here. Or is it up here? No? There's a Git modules here. Yeah, I need to learn more about that. A record within a host Git repository that points to a specific commit. When should you use? Okay. So it makes perfect sense what they're doing here, but what are they doing? Branch equals. So I guess if you run it in this path, they're doing it all through their tool. I don't want that. There we go. Git modules. Wait a minute. So does that mean I think what that means is let me just verify real quick. So I'm going to go to the Micropython GitHub again. What I'm thinking they're doing is you can take one GitHub repository and like put it in your path for another GitHub repository, maybe. So therefore, when I go to ports, STM32, I'm actually in. Let's see. No, I don't know how that works here. All right, let's keep reading. Okay, so it's a fresh new repo. So they're adding this library in to a new repo, and that comes from somewhere else altogether. Path equals awesome library. URL equals some different. Okay, so how many of these don't? Okay, so here's an example. They got the LWIP certain version. Puts it in there. It has a whole different Git path, but it shows up in LWIP. Wait, what? Where's that? Lib LWIP. So, oh, okay, I see. So if you do it, what's the point of doing a submodule to the same directory or the same repo though? So I see these actually point to whole different repositories, but these do not. Tree master lib little fs. Yeah, that points to a whole different library. Must have to have their own version or something. Okay, so when I did earlier I did the make submodules. Where did I do that? That'll be further up here. It said updating submodules, and it updated these. Okay, so what actually made it do that? So we got libhydrogen, LWIP, embed TLS. Because see, I'm going to have to use different libraries for Renesas. They use, well, I don't know. Maybe not. Because embed is ARM. LWIP is generic. I'd just be using LWIP. I don't care. Let's see if I can find that in the make file. Maybe that's... Aha! Yes, get submodules equals. Okay. So this I would just have to update to point to whatever submodules I need. Okay. Yeah, I need to go through this make file in detail when I go to port it. I think I'm going to keep... I may start from the STM32 instead of the minimal like it says. Because the minimal, I mean, it's very minimal. And the STM32 has gotten a lot of work already. And then let's see how they do like their accelerometer, for example. So I'm guessing these PYB functions are the ones that's Python binary. And then they have their own, no? Let's see. They got, this is not static. I need a better, let's open this in a different viewer. You know, that just had to go. It was ready. Alright, so these are all static, ain't they? What are they including in these? MP how, runtime, and that makes sense. I think I need to bring this in as a project in Eclipse and just see what I need to change. Let's see, how would I do that? I think I need to put some Python stuff in here too. Lot to go through here. Okay. So let's just start off by making one for Renesas RA. Alright. We'll have probably nothing for boards. Oh, we'll have to make a board for EK RA6 and 4. So I know I have to have a boards folder. Let's actually keep this guy open here, and I'll put the new one. So we know we need a boards folder. Might just reuse that. We'll see. Alright, we know we need. Let's see, they're using underscores. So let's go EK RA6 4. That'll be the first board we're doing here. And it's kind of like a Nucleo series. There's no 55s yet. Oh wait, there it is, WB55 maybe. Let's see how they look. They all look the same now. They all have an MP Micropython, okay. MP. They all have a different name here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we need. Oh, why does that one have a board init? Okay, so you have a board init if you want. Interesting. I wonder how that's used. Right, well, alright, let's see. So we probably want compare all these. Yeesh. Okay, so these are definitely going to be important. Let's go to the left. Let's open a few of these. See if we start seeing a pattern. Let's do Nucleo. Actually, let's do most recent versions, whichever ones are most recent. Alright, so let's do Where am I at? Oh. So 3 months ago, last month, several years ago on one of these. Oh, that's the Lincoln file stuff. Okay, so let's do pipe. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Okay. Alright, so the pipe board, which one was it? SF3. Yeah, see, there's a little more there. Maybe they started doing that. But anyway, what's the other one that was? Nucleo L476. Let's L476. All right. Control Shift 1. Do I not have the Control Alt 1? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Interesting. They gave it a name. You don't have to give it a name, it looks like. I got 3 different channels on this one and 2 different channels on this one. And they just define like these pin underscore values, which I don't know how they're doing that yet. I'm guessing that's a port number, port B, pin 6, but is that B is 10 or is that or 11 or is that B as in 2? Pins? Oh, okay, okay. So they give these numbers. Oh no, they're all W. Huh. I need to look at the MCU information to know how they did it. Let's see how these compare. Big difference. They're all over the place. It's not gonna be that simple. All right. Maybe we will start from the minimal and just work our way up. All right. Let's see if the minimal will build though. Okay, so let's go to minimal. That is a STM32. Let's see what the make file has in it. Kind of important stuff. Where's the package config? None. Okay. Or did I miss it? Okay, it tells it here. It's cross compile. That's cool. Okay. So I should just be able to go in that folder and hit make. Let's see. Cool. Let's just see. Let's just do the. Anyway. Yeah, there's no submodules. Okay. Okay, so obviously it doesn't include certain files. Jeez. Start at the top here. Huh. Nativeglue.c. What the hell is nativeglue.c? Oh, up, pi. Native glue. It. Wait a minute. Standard IO isn't being found somehow? Oh, wait a minute. Let's compare make files. Alright. Something tells me the STM32 makefile points it to something more specific. What am I doing? Ports? Okay. First of all, let's copy minimal, except for build, into Renesas RA. Let's just get rid of that for now. We don't care. Keep it clean. Alright, so let's do the same thing. Obviously this isn't going to do anything. Okay, so we should have the same error there. Okay, now let's look at the STM32 makefile. Okay, so cross equals 0. Include make make first of all. That's not there in this one. Oh, there it is. Okay. They add all this other stuff. Okay, so select the board to build for. If not given on the command line, then default to PyBv10. Okay. We want to default to the EK RA6 and 4 for now. Alright. If the build directory is not given, make it reflect the board name. Okay. Well, why am I doing all this right now? I'm not trying to port the whole makefile. We're just trying to figure out why the default won't build. Alright, so let's see what this is. Okay, it's not even in there. what does that do in here? If equals cross 1, cross compile equals, oh no, so it is cross compile. Okay. Alright, that might have done something here. Let's try it again. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the same here. Alright, so maybe now I can find everything. Oh, I probably have to, no, that's, yeah, that'll work. So is this always going to show here? What are they doing? Cross compile. Yeah, so they're just always doing it. So let's just do that too. I'll say yeah. Let's see what happens. Alright. Still can't find that. Let's try again. Okay. Q-string definitions must come before. Let's see what they're doing. And then Q-string generated headers. And needed before the Q-string goes. Okay. Yeah, they don't have that. Let's do that. Oh wait. Oh, we don't necessarily need that. Libs is equal to 0. Let's see what libs is equal to on this one. That seems like it's important. Let's see what the includes are. What is top? Okay, well, it's probably needed. Oh, that's only if you're adding something. We don't need that. Okay. So we can leave that alone. See, this is the thing I don't need is DFU. I don't think. I don't know what that is. Let's see what that is. USB, okay, it's a device class, so that is needed. Okay. Device firmware uploader? Hmm. What I don't get is why is it having trouble with this one and not the other ones? What did they take out? They took something out. Oh, I got rid of that. Hold on. Let's just keep that for now. Do this again. It looks like they're doing several different things depending on if it's cross-compiling or not. See, there's string 0.c. Hmm. This libc header start.h. I'm guessing it's a file in here. Maybe. No. I feel like it's using the wrong. Yeah, it's doing user include standard int.h. Wait a minute. Where's that actually used? Is that used anywhere on this one? Yeah. Okay, that just must be. Let's see if we can see. Building minimal Micropython. Oh.
Hey.
Let's try. Oh, it's working now. Who would have thought? Wonder why it didn't work the first time. That's kind of weird. I guess I'm just now seeing messages. Okay, cool. It built. All right. All right. So I did that in the Renesas array folder. Okay. Obviously that won't actually work for Renesas, but it's a good start. It's a lot more simple. Gives me some code to play with here. Let's see if we can get something more minimal. What do we have? We have an STM32 in it. Okay. We can do it with registers and Renesas also. No big deal. In fact, I wonder, let's close this project. Let's just see something here. Import existing projects into workspace. File system. Okay, ports. Actually, yeah, just ports. I have to create a project, of course. Okay, well, let's see here. Why am I doing everything in the registry? It's so unnecessary when you have this middleware. But then you gotta include the middleware. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so GPIO init, huh? So they got a whole struct of all the GPIO registers. Okay, well, I should be able to find that inside of RA IO port. Not those. Not those. Okay, I need to find. I gotta do it in the same way they do it. I think output data register, input data register. So this is the actual register for GPIO. Okay, well, so that would be under ESP, MCU, all. I want to say IO maybe? No. This is going to be in the S7 file, or the actual MCU file. Not this one. Maybe it's this one. No. Yeah, I've done it in Synergy, but not in RA. Oh, duh, it's going to be include. No. We're going to find this. There it is. Oh, it's under CMSys. Okay. Let's find the registers. You can do it. Okay. Bus, Ethernet, view, RTC, USB. Looking for the I/O. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's a little more registers than. Okay, so what we need is not any, or not all of them, but just any one of them. We got port control registers. Let's say, let's minimize that one. Let's minimize that one. Because we don't need the individual bit mappings. We just need so why am I overthinking this? So this is actually probably generated code. I'll be right back. Oh, that's better. Okay, so I got these perif GPIOs, but I don't think I need all that. Let me see where it's used. Yeah, see, this is all just generated code. I don't need. Okay, it's all generated already by Renesas project. So let me try to do this in a way that works with FSP, because that would be super convenient for me. Okay, so let's first of all close this. Let's create a blank project that doesn't have RTOS, because it doesn't need an RTOS. Okay, so we need let's do FSP minimal. 6 and 4. Did I say 5? No, I didn't. Okay, C. J-Link. It's definitely flat. No RTOS. Minimal. Okay. I said no. Oh, the configuration. View is what it doesn't need. So build this. Zero errors. Okay, so I should be able to copy this stuff in and figure it out from there. Alright, so let's open this directory. Because if I can do that, that will save. Actually, can I? Man, that'd be so convenient. Let's try it. Alright, so now in the make file, I need to add some include paths. What would that be under build? I guess wherever you call make. Alright, let's see what they're doing here. Closed it out again. Closed it out again. Alright, so let's see if they add all these board folders. Where's the include? Board directory. Okay, here we go. Why do they have to add both of those, I wonder? And what is... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Okay, so I can do something similar, except I don't need to get all complicated with it here. So they actually put STM32 stuff up here. Ah, okay, let's do that too. Oh, this could be a submodule. Oh, that would be cool. Okay, that would make things so simpler. Okay, so let's do let's see, I'm learning some new things here. So which version do I want? So, well, slow down. I need to work through that because that could come into all kinds of problems. So let's just, for now, let's put it all inside of here. Let's just work with that. Okay. So let's see, what I was originally looking at is what the build directory is. I'm guessing. Yeah, so that's this. No? Okay, there's the dot. Alright, alright. So this directory, so let's just do all these. Let's see, skip project name. And let's do that. Dot. And then we gotta get rid of this stuff, I think. And this needs to be down here. That. Okay. Let's just see what happens. Does it include it? Does it say it finds it? I know that's not going to build it correctly. Or will it? No, I got two mains. I don't know what that was about. Oh wait, I didn't add any source files. Let's change the source files. Instead of main.c, let's yeesh, I have to come up with the source files. Maybe I can come up with that from the IDE. Alright, let's go back to, oh wait, when I build it, I get all this information. Does it generate a makefile for me? I never really looked. It's all headers. There they are. There they are. Okay, so now let's go with, put these in here. Get rid of this one. Actually, no, it's already in the script folder. I don't need that. Yeah, okay. In the debug folder, it creates it. So, what's makefile.init? Okay, well, let's just throw these. It includes it, so I definitely don't want to get rid of it. Okay, well, let's I should be able to just take this stuff, put it in here. I can always get that back. I can just delete it. Let's get rid of all this stuff for now. Should just be the minimal project. Okay. And then let's see if I can use no makefile found, huh? Okay, let's do -F. Oh. Multiple target patterns. I kind of want to just get this working first too. Like, how does it work? Make J4 all. Well, let's try that. Of course not. Maybe up one. No rule to make target all. Alright, so where is that running from? Yeah, so I just started on this project. Yeah, the butterflies weren't out too heavy at the exhibit, but they were, there was a few of them. They said they do a major release and then you like schedule it and it's really packed and stuff. So we missed out on that. But they did it on Mother's Day, except my mom didn't visit until except on Saturday, so we didn't get to go to that part. It was already booked up anyway. Um, this project I just started today. I've thought about it a few times, wanting to do Micropython for it, just to learn some of this stuff I'm trying to learn today. I'm so used to doing everything from an IDE that like it's a lot of Linux developers are doing everything from command line, and so everything out there is done that way, except unless you're doing products like me where you use the IDE and you're just doing a product, so you're not trying to put out something open source for everybody to collaborate on. When you got a bunch of people collaborating, you kind of have to do what the majority wants you to do, and command line it is. So I'm trying to figure out how to do what I normally do from command line, which is automatically done by this program. And once I can reproduce that, and then I can reproduce theirs, and then I can compare them and start to try to figure out how to get it to work. Because I tell you, this is a lot. I know that, but it's something I want. It's going to be useful. Let's see. I need to look at what these builders do. So these are the tools that E2 Studio, this program, uses. The CDT builder. Can I edit it? No. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. That don't help me any. Builder type, external builder. So it just does cross make G4, which is what I was just doing. Make file generation. Generate make files automatically. Well, maybe this matters. So one thing, it's got all this stuff I can reuse somehow. Wait a minute, I bet you I'm not the first one to do this. Synergy. Very similar. Okay, so you do have to have all those variables. Except I don't need the license. So these are all these, I believe. It says GCC version on that one. Not as helpful as I wanted. I don't like that solution. I guess the other option is to bring Micropython into this, but I don't like that. I'm going to have to do it the way they did with SDM. I don't know why they can't just make the GUI stuff work well with command line stuff. It's just not convenient. Okay, so how am I going to go about this? I can't reuse the make files. Because it uses that CDT builder. Well, what does that even mean? What does it mean to use this CDT builder and the DDSC builder? Because I don't need it to generate the code every time. Of course, that would be nice, but I know what I can do. Delete the debug folder. See what does what. Yeah, I know. Alright, what does that builder do? Oh, wait. Let's get rid of these project files too. Alright, so that generates the code. And this one starts the build, creates the makefile and all that stuff. Scanner configuration builder, I don't know what that does. And then DDSC bundle builder. I don't know. So the main thing is this one generates stuff and then this one builds it. So CDT builder is the one I need. Because I don't need it to generate. Emulate make. Huh. That sure would be convenient. Alright, let's go back and read this one again. So it needs the utilities. Alright, but I want to do RA, not synergy. Where was the RA one? Nope. Well, how long does it take to burn out? That is a good question. I do this every day, so 40 hours a week usually. I guess maybe more because of the fact I'm doing it after work. Probably about. I'm getting close today. Getting close to taking a big break. Yeah, I need to think about where I'm going next with this because it's you can get lost in the weeds and then it takes longer than it needs to. So right now I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go. So I'm having to read up on everything. And once you figure out the best way to go, then you start working on it. But I mean, this is just a everyday thing. There's always something new to learn in this kind of stuff. Because by default, you're doing something that nobody else has done before. There's no, I mean, you see, I'm trying to reproduce like stuff that people have done before to get a good starting point, but like it's still you're adding on something new on top of it. Like the people who make Eclipse have their part. Then you got the people who make Micropython that made their part, and they have their own way of doing it. And then you got all the tools they use. So you just kind of, it's like a puzzle. You figure out, you try to take as many pieces that you can from other people's puzzles, and then make a new puzzle out of it. But the pieces don't always fit. Okay, let's see. I think the best way to go is going to be to use their own makefile because they're not going to take a pull request, which is basically when I finish and say here's a new version, here's a new port. They're not going to take it if it's not in the same format. Because if you look at all these guys, it's the same format. They have a makefile, they have their files. So I probably need to use that as a guideline. But there's nothing stopping me from putting this stuff in here. But I'll probably need to rearrange it. Just for getting it working the first time, I don't think it matters. So I'm going to go back to minimal. Bring this stuff back in. I'm going to get rid of debug because I'm not building it that way. I don't need this file for these files, or that file. Don't need the pin config file. Okay. All I need is the linker file, the source files, which is in all these folders. And then I need to add all the paths, I need to add all the source files, I just have to do it manually. I was trying to find a short way to do it. Okay, so this one is the STM, this one's the Renesas. Okay, so here's the source files. So I'm going to replace this with alright, so RA. Does it have to be in order? I don't think it has to be in order. I don't think there's any C files in here. Nope. Cool. There's a C file. Okay, let's do of course gotta be in the opposite direction. Let's see, can I do this? Alright, let's see. Yeah, I was just reading an article that for programmers to become the best programmers they can be, they have to like exercise their ability to focus. And yeah, that's a challenge for me too because I'm a little distractible. But I've learned how to hyper focus, which is basically where you flip a switch and you block everything out. And it's hard to do when you got a little bit of ADHD, which I do have, but not nearly as bad as others. So I'm blessed in that regard. Wait a minute. Is that right? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. EXP, MCU, all. You know, some of this is going to be set up the way FSP is designed. It's going to be set up to where it's easy to add more MCUs and boards, because that was the whole point with the FSP. They call it Flexible Software Platform, and they use the config files that are generated to change how these files are all built. So once I get this done once for one board, it'll be probably pretty easy to add more. Oh, and just for reference, this is the board that I'm doing it on. And there's the microcontroller. and they just break out all the pins in different ways because it's a development board. Yeah. Yeah, this is voluntary, so it helps focus on things you enjoy. Oh, typo. Good thing I caught that one. Okay, I think that's all of those. Quick double check. Clocks. Common. Delay. Group IRQ. Guard. IO. IRQ. Register protection. ROM registers. SBRK. And security. Okay. Now, the RA6N4 specific stuff. That's all header files, okay. Alright. Now we can start getting into the actual driver code. That's the GPIO code. Excuse me. Okay. That's it for that. All header files. Alright, here's some generated code. Okay. Origin. See. This is the stuff that you set up inside of the graphical thing that they have. You can set up like your pins, your different parts of the hardware drivers that you're going to use, like if you're going to do a communication on board with like I2C or UART or SPI or USB or Ethernet or any of those, they'll all get generated into here. So I can, if I reuse this directory structure, then I'll be able to reconfigure it with the graphical tool still if I need to, and then just copy the new files in here, even though I can't use the tool to build the code. Data.c. That's the script. No C files there. And then okay, so now we need to actually get rid of these probably for now. I'll add them back in. Let's just see if it builds though. If it can build those files, that'd be cool. Oh, I forgot to change all the include paths again. It's going to have a bunch of missing files when I deleted it earlier. Yeah. No such file in directory. But it's still looking for that same. What the hell? What is that file? Why is the... Oh, first of all, I need to fix this. Point to here. I wonder if you can do more than one. Oh no, I think this one includes that one. Yeah. Okay. Just get rid of that for now.
Hey. Hey.
Okay. Maybe that'll work now. Oh, sweet. They smooth it down right? They smooth your dentures down better? Yeah, I bet that. Oh, nice. All day. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Why is it still including the Python stuff? I haven't even added that. Alright, let's see. Am I editing the wrong one? No? Oh, there's include right there. Alright, let's get rid of that for now. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I haven't been doing. There we go. No rule to make qstring defs generate hit.h. Where's that? Oh. Oh. Okay, so that's how they build their... Oh. Let's try this again. Oh, I see. Okay, let's try that. There we go. We're starting to get normal errors now. Alright, BSP API. Where's that supposed to be? Alright. Let's see. So we got alright. Yeah, it's there. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong. Okay, so maybe this dot format isn't correct. Let's try. Get rid of all that. Maybe just like that. Let's see how it's coming out here. Hmm. Oh. Whoops. Typos. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, getting closer. Alright, R cache undeclared. That should be from the CMSys directory, which should be in there. Let's do a search. So we got R cache. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it should be in there. I wonder if there's a pound define missing and it's making this not. Let's see if it readability magic numbers. Okay, well, where's this defined? Because maybe that's not being defined somewhere. I gotta have some kind of build option. Oh, this needs to be defined. Maybe there's more. How do you do a preprocessor in here? Oh wait, I know I can see. They see how they do it here. There it is. -D. Okay. Oh man, I didn't want to open up Word. Alright, so C flags. There's the includes. So it was before the includes. Wait, cross compiler. Alright, let's try that. It's showing up correct. Oh no, there's got to be a space, doesn't there? No? Let's see, did it have a space in it? No, I did not have a space in it, so that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well that's correct now at least. I think it has to do with setting these environment variables. Let's see. No, that didn't make any sense. What's my error again? Alright, let's look at this. Copy. And let's look at that. There's something different there. For one, we don't need this. Where are we at here? We don't need this one. Alright, they're using absolute paths, I'm using relative paths. But that shouldn't matter. Why is the up to, this one doesn't need to be here. That's the top, I guess. Let's see. FSD config, yeah, it must be the top. For now, let's just get rid of that. Both using C99. A bunch of extra stuff here. But the output is going to one. Regularly. I'm actually about done with coffee for the day. Where is the output shown? Yeah, I think that's done in the individual make files. That's why it doesn't show up here. Yeah, okay. Why is that backwards? So it's dash C dash O, and that gives the O file and then the C file. Okay, maybe that's just how it works out. It's got all the include paths. I just wonder if it's for some reason not finding them that way. Let's do the absolute include paths. Because they don't have the... So let's try... No, let's just do it. Cool. Alright, so let's go. Not this path. This one. Not all of it though. Just everything before RA. Yeesh. Oh, what? Do I have word wrap somehow on? I guess so. Flip all these around. Wait, really? No, I don't have to flip them around. Just need to make them all match. Ugh. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Oh man, this is the source files. I didn't have a problem with the source files. It includes. Let's just see if that still works. What I need, though, is that. Love you too, bro. Enjoy. Yeah, actually, I might have to need to take a break here and sit out in the sun myself. That sounds like a good idea. I'm just so sucked into this right now. Give me some fresh air. Probably wouldn't hurt. Hmm. Oh, wait. No. I broke it. I'm having way more trouble than I need to. Alright, we need to start it over. 89. Okay, it gives me a line number. Okay, so this must not supposed to be like this. Some of my professionals probably watching and be like, this guy didn't know how to do nothing with make files. And you're right. I'm still learning. It's just completely different errors than what I was seeing earlier. No, pull the right target clean. Am I even in the right directory anymore? Yeah? Okay. I'm guessing this is wrong. Oh. But it's these stupid things. It all started when I did that. Maybe it depends on how you're doing it. I'm not sure. Nope. Alright. that was all I seen in here. Was the standard C99. So, wait, no, there was more. Let's see. No, it's not. We'll look at that later. Okay, what's the COPG? C options. Oops. Oh, I see C flags, Cortex M. I don't know what C options are, but we'll get rid of. I'll keep the warnings. Wait a minute, what? Oh, here they are. C flags, Cortex M. These are the ones that needed to change. Okay, so let's go. I think I have the Cortex target processor stuff here. It didn't show the flags. Or so maybe it does in the build. There they are. There we go. That's what I needed. Should have copied that earlier. Okay, so let's skip this one. This is the one they actually use. Okay. Alright, so now we need all of that. Okay, let's try that now. Where's thumb? How is that unrecognized? Oh, this has to do with the version of the compiler, maybe. Surely not. Maybe I'm using the wrong. No? I'm not eBay. Well, one thing is they got all those includes first, whereas the includes aren't until after. I don't know if that matters. Nah. I think I gotta do this. Let's see. No. Okay, we're getting rid of this cross stuff. I'm just tired of dealing with it. I'm not going to use the non-cross version, so. Why wouldn't that be elf? Let's see. Interesting. Well, that may be enough for today. It looks like the area I need to learn more about is makefiles. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way altogether. Does it, everybody generates their own makefiles now. Well, I might be on later picking this back up. I think I need to make myself take a break here.